Now, on another matter, the quality of President Biden's judicial nominees has been in the headlines recently for all the wrong reasons. Recently, the White House celebrated their 100th judicial confirmation with a bizarre press release that spent less than one sentence talking about legal qualifications before devoting 5 paragraphs to the nominees' demographics. Then a newly published analysis pointed out that the nominees whom Democrats have been confirming have been significantly less likely to have clerked at the Supreme Court, clerked at a circuit court, or graduated law school with top academic honors compared to the judges that Republicans spent the previous 4 years confirming. Fewer prestigious clerkships, fewer academic honors. Not terribly surprising. It appears this qualifications gap may also be leading to a job performance gap. A law professor at the University of Iowa has found that the first 10 Biden-appointed appellate judges have written about 140 majority opinions between them, or an average of about 14 opinions each. By contrast, the first 12 appellate judges confirmed during the previous administration had written 415 majority opinions. That's 140 for the Biden nominees and 415 for the previous administration appointees, majority opinions by February 2019, or 34 each over a comparable period of time. 14 opinions each for the Biden first 10, 34 for the previous administration's first 10. It appears President Biden's Court of Appeals judges are publishing opinions less frequently than other recent judges. So tomorrow, our colleagues on the Judiciary Committee will meet for a markup to consider a slate of nominees, including the now infamous nominee from Washington State, who was actually unable to recall what Article 5 or Article 2 of the United States Constitution were about. This is not exactly the bar exam. This is basic constitutional literacy. And this person, on whom President Biden wants to bestow a lifetime appointment, flunked. Democrats are also trying to push forward the nomination of Michael Delaney, an attorney from New Hampshire, who threatened a teenage Jane Doe victim of sexual assault that he'd fight to strip away that anonymity and make her name a national story if she and her family did not settle their civil suit against the powerful prep school before it went to trial. Even some of our Democratic colleagues seem troubled by this. Senator Blumenthal says he has concerns about this nominee. Chairman Durbin admitted Delaney had, quote, a rough hearing, end quote. Senator Feinstein sent this nominee from her own party's White House a long list of detailed written questions. This is the caliber of judicial nominees this administration is sending to the Senate. Folks who couldn't pass a high school civics exam on the Constitution, and folks who threaten a high school girl when she demands accountability for being attacked. Oh, and by the way, this brave young lady is outraged that President Biden is trying to reward her legal tormentor with a lifetime appointment, and that our 2 Democratic colleagues from New Hampshire are actually backing this person. She just explained in a courageous op-ed for the Boston Globe how she received rape threats and death threats, how photos of her and her sisters were uploaded to hateful websites, how people took out inappropriate classified ads using her family's information, all because she dared to speak out and seek justice for what she had suffered. This young lady wrote, quote, Biden's nomination, as well as this nominee's support from Senators Shaheen and Hassan of New Hampshire, show me and other survivors that they approve of what Delaney and the St. Paul's School put me and my family through. Michael Delaney's nomination must be withdrawn. That's from the victim. The American people deserve the best and brightest. It appears the Democrats are producing something else.